Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about this practical wireless magazine from July 1958. Just going to have a look inside it, quick flip through it. Nice little receiver there. So 1 and 3, that's 1 shilling and 3 pence, old pennies. Well, there's equivalent to what, 8? Something like that. Yeah, look at this. EMI, that was in the last video I put up. Practical way of learning at home. So they sell all the kits. Everything, nice little, what's that there? Sputnik special. Mini 7 pocket transistor portable, ultra sensitive. Henry's Radio Limited, 5 Harrow Road, Edgware, Paddington, London, W2. Oh look, that's the EMI Institute in Hayes in England. EMI factories. Wow. Free brochure there, look, if you send off for it. May still get it, don't know. Nice equipment there. A lot of these are all mail order as well. I suppose it's a bit like it is now, really. It's all sort of mail order now. So here's the valves. Bentley Acoustic Corporation, Chalcott Road, Northwest 1. Please inquire for any valve not listed. And there they all are. I bet these would have been the most popular ones. And then the rectifier ones. There, look. Fully guaranteed. Maybe these were used. Because I know they buy a lot of them as well. Hi-Fi Centre. Where was that? Does it say down the bottom? In Fleet Street, London EC4. Wow, I want to see that there now. Very expensive road. What's this? Soldering equipment. Okay, old soldering iron. Tape transcriptors. Radio supplies and leads. RSC A8 ultra linear 12-watt amplifier. And there's some tubes for TV, tubes and speakers. I suppose years ago you would have just repaired your TV. There's no way on earth you would have thrown it away. It was like, could be like a month's wages or something. You're never going to throw it away. And here's the tape to tape or reel to reel, which they called tape recorders at the time. It was only when I suppose sort of tape recorders of this size sort of came out. You know, the your normal cassette tape, but they started calling them reel to reel probably. I don't know if that's true. Just might have made that up. Probably just did. British achievement speaks in Britain. Industry was born here. A handful of men in the 18th century Britain created power. A handful of others applied their work. This is an Operation Britain organisation advertisement. There's the editor, Practical Wireless, FJ Cam. Anyone knows him? Leave a comment. Oh, what's that? I want to go to the Butlins. Look at that, an old Butlins advertisement. Wow. Look at this. I love this. See, I never would have found that unless I started looking through the book, the magazine. Original Butlins advertising sheet. And that's been in there since like July 1958. Wow. I wonder if Butlins would like this. But please send full details of Butlins Holiday Hotels. Your name, address, also my friend. For your next holiday, choose from the holiday camps at Filey, Skegness, Clacton in England, Ayr, Bwali, Mosney, and all year round holiday hotels in Cliftonville, Kent, Brighton, and Blackpool. None about their main one now, which is Maiden. Is it Maidenhead or something? I can't remember. Look at that though. Love it. I've got loads of these magazines, as I said in the last one. I'll soon find out. And here we come to the schematics, beginners, correctional. I think that was in the same one as well. Nice hi-fi AM receiver. It's all build your own. Get the kit and build it. Look at that. How to make a self-contained high-quality receiver using the Mullard 510 amplifier for the output section. Full cabinet constructional details will be given in subsequent issues. There you go. So you buy the magazine, and as you get every month, you get a bit more instructions. Amazing. No room in your house? Get yourself a shed. Oh, we can all relate to that, can't we? What's this guy doing in here? Look, standard musical pitch. That's some machine, isn't it? Shortwave broadcast, which has many uses. Wow, is that a broadcasting machine? Personal postal tuition. What's that for? Hey, Mr. Bennett, college tutor might have given in the room. Lasky's radio. Build this portable radio. Over 7 guineas. Is it guineas? The money in the UK years ago was crazy. Guineas, pounds, shillings. 240 pennies to the pound. Old pennies to the pound. New edition radio television servicing. Over 2,000 popular models. 7 days free examination. Suppose you buy that and learn how to do it. Normally they tell you how much to send on the yeah, look, monthly subscription of £10, pay £10 all in. So you either pay a monthly subscription or you pay £10 all in, cash price. The only thing there was around in those days was cash. What's he up to? Mr. Marmont's, is it? Situated in his garden. ham radio. Still get a bit of that about it. I think it's big in America still. I love the way they give you a whole, like here, look. This is a whole diagram. A 2 transistor set utilising reflex arrangement. Here's the whole plan. Like pull out in the centre of the book of what you need, list the components, of how to build yourself a little transistor radio. I'm going to do one of these. Don't know how I'm going to get the parts, because you probably can't get the parts. Like a ferrite rod. Don't know if you're going to be able to get one. I think that's what they're called, ferrite rods. Well, I've got a list there anyway, so I know what they would be called. Watts Radio Limited in Weybridge. I think that was on the last one as well. The Cosa model 561. That's a nice one. Very plain. Well, it even gives you the a printed circuit chassis of the Cosa portable. That's early days. Look at the soldering on there. Look at the tracks. Amazing stuff. Old Eddie's in Nottingham. Eddie's Nottingham Limited. Get yourself all above on new and guaranteed, all the tubes. Everyone was selling tubes. They were absolutely everywhere. More schematics. Exclusive offers. Transistor free. It's just everything's in kit form. You know, like a wonderful offer of an AM chassis by a famous manufacturer. £4, 7 shillings and 6p. Worth twice the price, that is. Worth twice the price. How about that? Oh, Smiths. Everyone knows Smiths. Look. You know, Smiths dials and clocks. They're in cars and everything. They're massive. Vacancies. Want a job? Give them a call. Exceptional opportunity for young men with knowledge of radio. Ideal working conditions, excellent prospects for ambitious people with initiative. Write, call or telephone Brighton 23472. Give them a call, and if you're looking for a job, obviously you've got to be a male, not looking for any females, but give them a call. You never know, they might still be available. Oh look, a little signal generator there. The Wayrad signal generator. And stereo kits from Jason. New designs for you to build. I mean, these would have been great. I mean, if you imagine if you was like young, or even now, if they sold your kits. I know they do ones from China that are just you got to have like eyes like a fucking bat. Well, not a bat. I don't know. You got to have some eyesight to do them now. How tiny they are. But let's not rumble on about that. Let's rumble on about this. Transmitter transmitting to pics. The simplest transmitter was described in our issue dated April 1958. Yeah, nice stuff. Beginners, you can build these easily. But you can build this tiny pocket or shoulder radio for 37 and 6. Is that 37 shillings? Cigarette shown for size. That was done nowadays, is put a banana there. Banana shows for size. Oh, cigarette for size. Wow. Cigarettes in them days were looked on as healthy. And what's that means? Frying pan radio. Oh man, this stuff is lovely. Wow. Get yourself a frying pan radio. Who's got one of them? Oh, hold on a minute. These ones are wanted men and women. Qualified. EMI. They're with the times. Good on them. Program pointers. Get yourself one of these nice little radios for indoors. Look at the size of it. Another Armstrong chassis. Hole punches. Get yourself some hole punches. Extension speakers. Test meters. What's this one saying? Copper wire. Enamel tinned lits. Cotton and silk covered resistance wires. All gauges available. Screws, nuts, washers. Bakelite panels. Type coil formers and tubes. All diameters. Special offer. What's that? Germanium crystal diodes. 1 shilling each. Where's that? Bourne Gardens, London E4. Get yourself some extension speakers. Wow. Lovely stuff. Tape recorder kits, look. Reel to reels. Tape deck. 2-speed, twin track. You can build a quality tape recorder. Build your own. Don't buy one. Hey, I'll look at this. This bargain of the year. Lions Radio Limited. Battery radio. Ever ready battery radio. From Liverpool. Bargain of the year. Hmm. 21 ranges, multi-range test set. Nice little radio there, look. In the packaging, even with the ever-ready battery. They were, I don't know if they're still big now, but ever-ready batteries were absolutely gigantic. They were everywhere when I was a kid. Get yourself a nice record deck. Hey, do some scratching on that. Is that headphones? Nice pair of headphones, look. VHF radio manual. Croydon, Surrey. And there's Blueprint Services. In case you want to set out your schematics. That's the same store. So that's it. That is Practical Wireless from July 1958. Editor FJ Cam. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to put more of these out because I've got tons of these. So thanks for watching. Bye.